I am Rosa Monckton. I have a 14-year-old daughter with Down syndrome. For 10 years, I've campaigned for the rights of disabled children and their families. I feel that for outsiders, it's often hard to see beyond a child's disability. What is often overlooked is the extraordinary love these children inspire.
Mwah. Another one, we do lots of kisses, don't we? Mwah.
But there are times when all the love you have is just not enough.
Fucking hate you. Fucking hate you.
In my work, I come across mothers who struggle to cope.
He attacked me and got me round the throat.
I got a knife and I remember going, it'll be a few seconds and it'll all be over. I can be free of this.
Mothers whose actions have made headline news.
Joanne Hill drowned 4-year-old Naomi in a bath at their home in North Wales.
Fiona Pilkington killed herself and her daughter Francesca by dousing their car in petrol and setting it alight.
I too know what it's like to feel that same crushing despair and panic about raising a disabled child.
I remember picking her up and actually saying, I cannot take this anymore. And I shook her, and I shook her, and I shook her.
But with help from family and friends, I learned to accept my daughter for who she was, not for who she might have been. I have been shocked by the number of mothers driven to kill the children they love. It's time to tell the truth about what it's really like to care for a disabled child in Britain today, and how we continue to fail families who need help. When you give birth to a child, it's supposed to be the most wonderfully happy event. But when you're told that that child has a disability, your whole house of cards comes crashing down. I just remember it really as a series of snapshots. The birth was very quick. Domenica was completely blue and completely inert. Then I glanced at the face of the doctor and she wasn't smiling. And the next thing that happened was they say that Domenica has Down syndrome. I just howled like an animal. But my immediate reaction was, if I could run to the window, I would have jumped out of it. The sense of horror and despair completely overtook my maternal instincts. I didn't have any maternal instincts at that point. I've reached breaking point, not only at the moment of her birth, but several times through the years, just through being completely and utterly emotionally exhausted. I know how easy it is to snap when the despair is just so crushing, you feel you really can't cope.